Coal-fired power plants provide over 90% of the new capacity in China and India. Coal-fired plants also generate half the electricity in the United States. Such plants, in comparison to other types, have higher greenhouse gas emissions per power generated, but are cheaper to construct and operate. Coal is an attractive energy source for China, India, and the United States because these countries have much larger reserves of coal than gas, oil, or uranium. China plans to build 500 additional coal-fired electric power plants during the next decade, nearly one new plant per week. India plans to double its capacity over the next decade. Power plants have lifespans of 30 to 50 years. Installing sophisticated equipment to abate greenhouse gas emissions during the initial construction is far cheaper than retrofitting older plants. Therefore, decisions made about new power plants in China or India today will influence greenhouse gas emissions for generations to come. International agreements, including the Kyoto Protocol, provide economic incentives for incorporating cleaner technologies into newer power plants. The following describes some of these technologies. Electric power plants commonly use pulverized coal steam generating systems. In such a system, metal spheres or cylinders crush pieces of coal into a fine powder. Hot air blows the coal powder into a furnace where it combusts at high temperatures and converts water to steam in tubing that lines the walls of the furnace. The steam passes through a series of high, mid, and low-pressure turbines connected to a common shaft that spins a generator. This type of power plant requires high-grade coal that has a low ash content. Ash is a non-flammable component of coal. Another type of coal power plant, fluidized bed combustion, burns coal in a layer of heated particles suspended in flowing air. At sufficiently high air velocities, the bed acts as a fluid that thoroughly mixes coal particles with air. This fluidizing action completely combusts the coal at relatively low temperatures. The advantage of fluidized bed combustion is that it can use almost any grade of coal. In the United States, these power plants often burn coal rejected from pulverized coal power plants. One more type of coal power plant is an integrated gas combined cycle (IGCC) system that does not combust coal directly, but first converts it to a syngas composed of carbon monoxide and hydrogen. A water gas shift converter changes carbon monoxide and steam to carbon dioxide and hydrogen. The hydrogen thus produced combusts directly in a gas turbine that spins an electric generator. IGCC power plants have several advantages over other types of coal-fired power plants. They release less sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide pollution than the flue gas because filters remove these compounds from the syngas before it combusts. They achieve high fuel efficiencies from 38 to 56%. They can capture carbon dioxide more easily and cheaply than other types of coal-fired plants because they generate it at high concentrations in the water gas shift converter before combustion rather than emit it in the diluted large volume of flue gas after combustion. The main problem with IGCC plants is their high capital costs. An IGCC plant costs from 15 to 20% more than conventional clean coal plants. Currently, IGCC plants generate only 0.1% of the world's electricity, and only 2 IGCC plants are operating in the United States.